Disclaimer: we are not trying to tell anyone how to parent their own children. This video is simply meant for educational purposes. The COVID-19 pandemic is the first time in a long time where the entire world has been affected. People are staying in their homes, businesses and governments around the globe are trying their best, and everyone is experiencing fear and anxiety. Trying to fight off this invisible enemy has been a true test to our society. We owe much to the brave healthcare workers who are working tirelessly helping those affected. This is a very stressful time and it is hard to understand, especially since there is no clear end in sight. Although it is difficult to process our feelings about it, we need to try our best to do so in order to recognize the importance of talking to your children. So now we need to discuss what you should remind your children about COVID-19. Since this virus is extremely contagious, teaching them good hygiene is a must. Washing your hands regularly, not touching your face, and wearing a mask in public should become constant reminders in your household. Also, staying away from sick people, covering your nose and mouth when you sneeze or cough is important in keeping your children safe. Removing shoes and clothes after coming home from a public place is also helpful, and of course, social distancing. Openly talking to your children about COVID-19 is not something that parents should shy away from. Making them aware of the situation in a thoughtful yet straightforward way will hopefully ease the stress and anxiety they may feel from the constant exposure to information about COVID-19. Remind them that this situation is constantly changing and that it is okay to feel scared, and remember to remain calm and reassure them while speaking to them. Since children's minds are very impressionable, avoid placing blame on others because it may lead to stigma. Here are some tips for keeping explanations age appropriate. For elementary school children, provide simple and brief information about the virus. Continually reassure them that you will keep them healthy, and if they get sick, they will be taken care of. Also remind them of the practices to stay away from germs, like washing your hands. For upper elementary and middle school children, make sure to answer all the questions they have to the best of your ability using information from reliable sources, because this age group tends to ask more questions. Remember to remind them that all the rumors and stories they hear from the internet may not be true, and they should be aware about the sources they get their information from. Reassure them that everyone is trying everything they can to stop this virus from spreading. For children in high school, parents may go more in depth with the current situation and refer them to appropriate sources with COVID-19 facts. Be honest and factual when talking about the current status of the virus, and maybe allow them to engage more in the decision-making part of the household. For example, creating family plans, scheduling, and helping out with the chores. Although this is a stressful time, there are many ways to stay positive and active. Remember to prioritize your child's mental health and find ways to keep their spirits up. Going on a walk outdoors with your child is a great way to ease any tension they may feel. Reading a book with your child or suggesting new books for them to read will not only help with their reading skills, but will also keep their brain active. Seeing and talking to friends and family through FaceTime or Zoom always helps with people's moods. This will also allow them to feel more connected with the world even though they are stuck inside. This is a more lazy activity, but kids and parents should not be so hard on themselves if they want to watch TV, Netflix, Disney+, etc. Furthermore, indulging or baking you or your favorite child's favorite snack allows them to have something to look forward to. Meditating is an excellent way to relieve stress, and finding that balance within your mind and body will allow you to stay more calm and relaxed. This will release any tension or stress you may have with your children and may lead to more joyful interactions. Talking honestly and thoughtfully with your child is always a good thing and will further strengthen your bond. Though there are many downsides to this virus, one positive is the time you get to spend with you and your child that you may not have been able to before. Cherish these moments, because once life goes back to normal, you will not get the luxury of seeing your child this much. Again, remember to wear your mask in public spaces, practice good hygiene, regularly wash your hands, don't touch your face, avoid contact with sick people, and stay home if you're sick. Thanks for watching.